$500,000. A mile and an eighth the distance. The track quite fast here also. The wind is not a factor. The temperature could be. It is 95 degrees. A look at the odds now in this field of 6. Bulge, Mr. Bulge at 35 to 1. The long shot. Flying Continental 8 to 1. Music Merci being held at 9 to 2. And the 3 other horses, Sunday Silence at 5 to 2. The favorite, Houston at 4 to 5. And Hawkster at 8.
But he's the only one to make Houston take a deep breath, as Houston narrowly defeated him in Allowance Company last December. But Sunday Silence is improved and improving. Watch as he stumbles at the start of the San Felipe. But good horses overcome trouble. He recovered and won impressively. Understated trainer Charlie Whittingham doesn't usually tout his horses, but surprisingly, he's high on this one. These are big words from Charlie.
I believe this is a pretty good horse, and so we'll sure find out the Derby here at Santa Anita.
And there's Charlie Whittingham going to his box right now. As we said, when he says it's a pretty nice horse, you can be sure it is a pretty nice horse. He, of course, the trainer of Sunday Silence. And here is Houston. Is he a super horse? We'll find out. His daddy's name was Stop the Music, but Music Merci has kept the band playing a merry tune for his owners since his first win last summer. In all, he's won 11 times for a total of more than $700,000. The trophies are piling up for owners Harvey and Thea Cohen. But just before the San Rafael Stakes, personal disaster struck Harvey Cohen. A heart attack just when the dream had started to form. But now the dream would have to wait because the San Rafael wouldn't wait for the dream.
My secretary, after it was over, she said, you know, when I was driving you to the hospital, you just sat there and kept shaking your head. You know, what were you shaking your head about? And I kept saying, I just know I'm going to miss this damn race.
Actually, Harvey listened to Trevor Denman's call of the race through a telephone held to his ear in his hospital bed.
I think they can. Music Merci is in a class of his own here. Music Merci is just exuding class. He's absolutely romping home in a superb performance to win it by double figures.
Final look at the odds. The long shot, Mr. Bulge, ridden by Fernando Toro, trained by the young Frenchman Yves Seguin, at 40 to 1. Flying Continental is owned by Jack Kent Cooke, the owner of the Washington Redskins, and ridden by Eddie Delahousse. And you see his odds there at 9 to 1. Number 3, Music Merci at 5 to 1 under Gary Stevens. Sunday Silence at 2 to 1 with Pat Valenzuela. Houston at 7 to 5 with Lafitte Pincay Jr. aboard, and there is the trainer of Sunday Silence. You saw also Hawkster, number 6, at 8 to 1. He's ridden by Chris McCarron, trained by Ron McAnally. Now here is Sunday Silence, the Whittingham horse, recent winner of the San Felipe Stakes, and very impressive in doing so. Dave Johnson is up above. Any of the horses appear to be washing out at all, Dave?
Hawkster looked a little bit washy in the post parade, as a matter of fact, Jim. But, you know, a lot of people are zeroing in on the human side of this contest. 2 jockeys in the race, the big race here, the Santa Anita Derby, have simply dominated the winter meet at Santa Anita. Eddie Delahousse and Lafitte Pincay Jr. have scored between them 27 of the 52 added money races. That's more than half. And they, of course, are both in this contest. Delahousse, a 2-time winner of the Kentucky Derby, rides Flying Continental. Pincay is aboard the favorite Houston.
Okay, these horses have been bred in a number of places. We have Mr. Bulge is a California bred, so is Flying Continental. Music Merci was bred in Canada by George Strawbridge. Sunday Silence, a Kentucky bred. Houston, a Maryland bred from Ross Valley Farm. And Hawkster was bred in Kentucky. There they are going in number 2, Flying Continental under Delahousse. I think it's time to come back up to you again. Dave Johnson for the call of the race.
And there goes Gary Stevens in on a different team this year. He won the Santa Anita Derby and the Kentucky Derby last year for trainer D. Wayne Lucas on winning colors. And of course, Lucas now has the big horse, the $2.9 million Houston. 4 to 5.